Guys, this is Captain Aries, and today is the first day that I am going to be doing a series of videos like this. This is a new series, and because of that, I am unfortunately starting at the end of the week. So I'm going to be putting out this video and another one tomorrow. So for the majority of these calculations, I'm not going to show them to you because it's just a little too complicated to get that on screen for you. But I will be showing you the market as I go through it. But for the majority of these calculations, I use a scientific and mathematical technique known as dimensional analysis. This is a very accurate way of getting measurements. But for simplicity's sake, I rounded all the numbers to within 2 decimal places, so my numbers won't be as exact as they could be, but I don't want this to get too complicated to understand and too boring to watch and listen to. Alright, so even so, this is the first episode, so I have to go over the base prices and how they work. So this is a bit dense. If you just want to skip to the first deal of the week, there will be a link in the description with a timestamp. Alright, so their usual prices are as follows. They offer you 600 ice for $4.99, which is about 124.24 ice for $1. Then you have 1300 ice for $9.99, which is about 130.13 ice for $1. A little bit of a difference, about 10 ice. Then as we go up in price to the 1999 price point with 2,640 ice, that gives you about 132.07 ice for $1. That is only about a 2 ice difference, and you'll see what I mean about that later. Then a step up from that would be 6,900 ice for $49.99, which is about 138.03 ice for $1. And then lastly, they have 14,400 ice for $99.99, about $100. And that's about 144.01 ice for $1. And since this is the highest and best valuation for their ice, it's what we'll be using for all of our other calculations. So, on to the mystery chests. First, we have our rare mystery chest for 199 ice, and this has a 35% chance of a hero or a skin, which is greater than 1 in 3, which in my opinion is pretty good odds. And if you don't get them, experience with this has told me that you are highly likely to either get an equivalent amount of essence, opals, and glory, or even just another free key for another 35% chance. And this amounts to about $1.38 for one box, which is actually a really fair deal for the prizes and chances. Then we have our epic mystery chest for 999 ice, with a guaranteed hero or skin. That's a 100% dance. Dance. It is a dance, I suppose. It's a dance of dragons. Don't copyright me, please. Anyways, it is a 100% chance of getting a hero or skin, and that is a great deal. And on top of that, you get a ton of essence, opals, and glory with a chance at a 1 million opal jackpot. And this comes out to about $6.94 or about $7 for one box, which is a great deal considering the guaranteed hero or skin and all the other stuff you get. And then we have the glory, and this was introduced with the introduction of talents because talents cost glory, and as you get to the higher levels, they do get expensive, but they get so powerful and so fun. So totally worth it for me there. So first of all, you have 2,000 glory for 300 ice, which is about 6.67 glory for one ice, which is about 960.55 glory for $1. Then we have 9,000 glory for 1,200 ice, or exactly 7.5 glory for one ice, which is about 1,080.08 glory for $1. Then you have 20,000 glory for 2,500 ice, which is exactly 8 glory for one ice, which is about 1,152.08 glory for $1. And lastly, we have 50,000 glory for 6,000 ice, which is about 8.33 glory for 1 ice, which is about 1,199.6 glory for $1. All that being said, you obviously get more for each dollar you spend as you go up in price. But if you noticed while I was talking, the difference gets less and less the higher you go. So, deals notwithstanding, I suggest you go for the smaller to medium transactions more often, because the difference in how much you get compared with the more expensive purchases is so minimal that it won't really matter. But that's the kind of person I am. Maybe you're a different kind of person and you want to get the most bang for your buck. If that's the case, then go for the more expensive options, because they do, in fact, give you the most for each dollar that you're spending. But I'm confident that you'll do whatever you can afford and whatever your conscience tells you to. Whew! That was a lot. So, in the future, all of this is going to be skipped, and I'll go straight into the deals of the week. So, here we go. Here are the deals for the week of September 3rd, 2017 to September 9th, 2017. For this week, we have, starting off, 28,800 ice for about $100, which is about 288.03 ice for $1. This is one of the best deals that SEMC has ever given. If you have the cash, I highly suggest that you get this. Next, we have 600 ice and 1 rare mystery key, which is equal to 199 ice for $4.99. So this is 799 ice for $4.99, which is about 160.12 ice for $1. This is 40 more ice for $1 than you get for their normal $4.99 price point, making this a pretty good deal. Next, we have 1,300 ice and 1 epic mystery key, which is equal to 999 ice for $9.99. Which is equal to 2,229 ice, which is about 230.13 ice for $1. This is exactly 100 more ice per dollar than the usual $9.99 deal. That's a 76.85% increase, and you have a 100% chance of getting either a hero or a skin that you don't already have. This is a great deal, and you should take advantage of it before it disappears in like 24 hours. So if you're watching this, get on it real quick. Then we have the skins. You have 32 days, and I know it says 7 hours here, but you have 32 days and 6 hours left from the time this video was published to get the new limited edition Bakuto Fin skin for 3,599 ice. At their best ice valuation, that's the equivalent of $24.99 or about $25 for a skin. But if you consider that you have over a month to save up for it, and that it is a limited edition skin that will give you increased sunlight rewards every season, this is the kind of long-term investment that I say is a fantastic deal. Not to mention that it makes your fin look like a nuclear glowing Godzilla type creature, and that's just awesome. So save up and get this skin. Lastly, we have the Horus Idris skin, which looks amazing for $14.99 ice, or about $10.41 for a skin, and the Vaquero Ringo skin, aka Mexican Heritage Ringo, for 900 ice, or about $6.25 for a skin. These are also great deals if you don't have the time to grind for the opals or skin cards that they will sell later for. Well, that's it. That is it for this week's Deal of the Week. If you enjoyed this video, it really helps the channel out when you click, press, or tap that like button. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, there will be a deal of the week coming out at the start of every single week. So make sure that you not only subscribe, but you hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so that you get notified right away when new deals are out. If you look in the upper left-hand corner of this screen, you should see a little icon that looks like a face. You can also subscribe by clicking or tapping this. And if you want to see one of my other videos, you can do so here. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. And please remember to keep a cool head at all times. Or as I like to say, keep your brains in the freezer, gents.